Keinan Davis, you legend. Hello and welcome to Up the Villa podcast. So if you're new, please subscribe. It'll help us grow. Get in the comments down below your thoughts to all the points that we're talking about today and how you felt like the game was. It's there for you to get involved with as well. So 2-2, tough at the end really to watch. But up steps Davies. So happy for him. You know, in the end, could have had a hat trick. Changed the game for us when he came on. I just wish he'd came on a little bit earlier. Ryan, what's going on? You look like you're in the wrong podcast.
Been out for a few afternoon beers, mate. It's a bit of normality. But yeah, to the football, mate, I was getting annoyed at that last 15 minutes because I thought we'd done pretty well in the second half. I thought we attacked very well. I thought first half we were very sloppy on the ball, wasn't we? The midfield didn't get going. But second half, I thought we attacked very well. I thought Matty Target had a brilliant game. And like you say, Davies come on and he changed it. And I was just, I was bouncing around my living room when that goal went in. I was just so happy for him. Like I say, he's come on, he's made a massive difference again, like he did with Fulham. So hopefully he gets a bit more minutes now to the end of the season. I'd like to see him and Ali up top, try it in a 4-4-2 because we didn't play a holding midfielder today, did we? And we look comfortable. So, you know, I think we can experiment with a 4-4-2.
Just so happy for him, you know. He came on and his first touch, and albeit he should have got a bit more power on that one shot, you know, he hit the post, and he's just such a handful when he comes on. And this isn't the first game he's come on, and he's completely changed it for us. He did it against Fulham as well. He's really good, and like I said in the intro, I just wish he'd have come on a little bit sooner because we've then put in sort of six at the back that, you know, they were sort of scrambling for their lives, weren't they? And we were just whipping balls in. I thought Matt Target had a really good game today. You know, he was whipping them balls in. He stood out for me. Martinez, some of them saves, two of them saves, one after another, absolutely phenomenal. And just as much as Keinan, he got us that point today. Justin, what are your thoughts after the game then?
I think when everybody's calmed down a bit and gets over the frustration of not beating them, I think people have got to say it's a pretty entertaining game, wasn't it? I mean, 2 penalties, own goal, you know, late equaliser. It's a decent game, you know, 2 teams pretty evenly matched, really, with our injuries and loss of form. They're obviously fighting for their lives. They've got to win every game. Pereira is a standout player for them, and I think he's got to be someone we look at in the summer, should and when they go down. Positives of the game, Keinan Davis, once again, I'll keep banging the drum. I will keep banging this drum. Keinan Davis is a footballer and a good footballer. And we were saying just before we went on air, I think that if we ever let him go, he'll go on to do really well somewhere else. I just hope we get the patience to stick with him and give him a chance. I said it, people get fed up with me saying this now, but we've got 6 games left now. Give the lad a run of games. We've got players out. He can do a job. Let him know. Let's find out whether he can actually do it regularly for us. He's come on twice now in the last 3 home games and totally changed the game. He should have scored, you know, with a decent chance he created for himself with a nice touch in the box. He took another touch from a bit of a scramble in the box and hit the bar. And then he goes and a great header across the goal from Watkins. And he's Johnny on the spot and he's tapping it home. Chuffed to bits for him. You know, the stick the lad gets from our fan base is just disgusting for me. He just gives his all when he comes on. And I think he's a good footballer and has proved it again tonight. And overall, I enjoyed the game. As I say, I was disappointed we haven't won it and we should have probably won it if we'd have scored 5-10 minutes before we actually equalised. I think we probably would have won the game comfortably. But overall, we're doing all right. You know, lots of negatives, lots of positives, but we are where we are in the league, and let's just enjoy it. You know, like the commentator said at the start, you know, Villa are mid-table. You know, with 6 games to go, let's just enjoy that. loads of things got to work on, loads of things we've got to improve on. We all know this. There's no point in going on slagging them all off on social media, because we all know we're not the finished article. But overall, I enjoyed the game. Wish we could have won it. I'm glad we didn't lose it. Great for Keinan Davis.
Echo it. To be fair, it was pretty enjoyable to watch, really. I thought when Ramsey came on, he made a bit of an impact as well. I thought he drove us forward a little bit. He had that little bit of energy. Seb, what are your thoughts after the game?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't really a game of good quality. I think both teams were naive in possession. We were handing the ball back to each other, back and forth. I don't think we deserve to lose. I think a point is probably justified. Like Justin said, had we scored 5-10 minutes earlier, I really think we would have kicked on. I mean, a few weeks ago, I was dubious at whether Keinan Davis would make it, but in the last few weeks, he's come back to prove a lot of people wrong, and I'm absolutely delighted for him. He earned the goal. He was a nuisance all day, and Justin said it in recent weeks, stick Watkins out wide, put Davis through the middle and see what he can do. Given a long run of games, he might turn into a good goal scorer and find that cutting edge that he's lacked in recent weeks. Again, it's nice to see Wesley back on the pitch, looking at the bigger picture. He's been out for so many months. He's suffered such a difficult career in England at such a young age. He looked threatening again when he came on. His aerial presence was something that we've missed, and he offered us a different dimension.
Yeah, again, summed it up pretty well. I thought Pereira was brilliant for them. I think he's not going to be going down to the Championship. He's going to be playing in the Premier League. Johnston, again, had a really good game. I feel like he's a Premier League keeper as well. So, 2-2, I think if we'd have all been in that ground today when that Keinan goal went in, it'd have just absolutely erupted for the kids. So, yeah, take it, move on, just try and get a few more wins. And like Justin said, I'd like to see Keinan starting. We'll round it up as this one. Nice little short and sweet one. We'll be back on Wednesday for the preview of the next game. So thanks for watching. Up the Villa.
Up the Villa.
Up the Villa.